We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, from the sauce Leopard, it is the Sky Rider Ghost Pepper Hot Sauce. Definitely, we got a Ghost Riders in the Sky vibe. I like it, I dig it. You know, I'll tell you what. Sauce Leopard, I had something else from them. You can check the playlist for that, or go to my blog and you can search by alphabetically by company name. But they've got some cool labels. I got some cool names for sauces. There's one called the Ask Asher, which I haven't been able to find anywhere. I might do that at some point. It's not high. I love the name. The name just cracks me up. But it's a sriracha, and boy, have I had enough of those. I had enough of those years ago. It's a good type of sauce, but I've just had a lot of it. So let's take a look at this. Here we go. Reference Ghost Riders in the Sky. So they're taking a little bit of a hint of cinnamon and so on. I wouldn't say it's particularly high. This is another sauce out of Colorado. Good old Colorado is becoming, I'll tell you this, it's becoming a hotbed for hot sauce. Which I find really interesting because the climate is a semi-arid climate, and you know, peppers love heat and humidity in particular. So it's wild to me. And then of course, I mean, New Mexico, we've got the sort of desert, and definitely not a lot of humidity there. But I think it's just mainly the hatches that come from there. But you know, a lot of it is coming from the greener side of the country, as it were, you know, over on the East Coast where everything is all sweaty and you can feel like you're carrying around a wet blanket all day. All right, let's take a look at the ingredients. We have the jalapeno peppers. We've got distilled vinegar, water, habanero peppers. We've got the apple cider vinegar, tomatoes, carrots, butalokia ghost peppers, sugar, salt, garlic, dried lemon peels, and spices, one of which they've already noted is cinnamon. Cinnamon does not play a heavy role in this, though, I don't feel. Let's have us a little look here. It has a really interesting color to me. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect with this one. But I will tell you this, it is a fantastically tasty sauce. A little bit of black pepper in there. This is one of the better tasting sauces I think I've had in 2023, and it's late 2023 as I'm doing this. But look at that. It's this nice orange brownish color. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. And I put way too much in the spoon so we don't get the contrast I want, unfortunately. But still a very lovely sauce. Lots of different particulates in there. Just an excellent sauce. I'm quite pleased with this one. This one is really unexpected, but it is also fantastic. So, all right, there we got to look at the pretties, and let's get into the flavor. Right away, I get some of the carrots. And there's a sort of earthiness to this sauce from the red vegetables of the carrots, of course. But we got a little bit of the super hots. The halokis are actually showing up surprisingly well in the flavor here. But it's rounded out very nicely by the habaneros and the jalapenos. Just a fantastic tasting sauce. I really like this one. I'm not getting a lot of cinnamon. There are some shades of garlic in here. And there's something else I cannot put my finger on. But I really like the flavor of whatever that is. It's one of the spices I just can't quite put my finger on it, but I like it a lot. This is a A very lovely sauce. Sauce Leopard, I love the name. And the other sauce I had from them, I didn't love as much. And I was kind of disappointed because I was like, I love the name Sauce Leopard. I love this logo. Like, this is a very clean label, very slick. We have a nice gap in here so that you can see the sauce, a nice level gap. Really, really well done. You know, the Sauce Leopard is one I wanted to like just because I like a lot of the peripheral stuff. This sauce just like blew my mind because I never expect anything quite like this. And now, of course, I got to see if I can find some more of their stuff. Very lovely. We're just going with chicken tendies today. This sauce is pretty good on pizza, though, I will say that. It's a bit on the sweet side, so I don't know that I would put it on burgers. Definitely lighter meat, though. It is fantastic. Your pork, your fish, your chicken. I also don't think I would put it on like cream sauce. It is very unique, though. This is another one. I can't think of a lot of sauces that are like this out there. I quite like it. It's an excellent sauce. We have some nice delicate hints of sweetness here. I mean, Colorado has always been in the conversation, but I think it's starting to become a hotbed of sauce companies now. There's a lot of really good stuff coming out of that state. And the ghosties I really like that they're somewhat far forward in the sauce. They're very clearly not here as an afterthought, but as part of the flavor, which I admire when companies do that. And, you know, that's probably the main heat driver is the ghosties. You get a flash of heat out of the gate from the ghosties. A nice bit of bitterness that really works well with this flavor. And then after that, you get somewhat of a, I'd say it's a lower key build, but you get a little bit of a build from the habaneros as well. I mean, it's excellent. What can I say? This sauce is a phenom. Very, very impressive. Man, that was good. Definitely Sauce Leopard is somebody who should be on your radar, though. They make some... the other sauce I have from them is pretty decent, but there's a lot of other ones I have on my hit list. This thing, though, was super impressive. Like I said, the more sauces you have, and by this point, yeah, I've had hundreds of them. The more sauces you have, the harder it is to really find something that's not only unique, but is also a good sauce. And this one definitely fits that bill. Uniqueness, I'm not super invested in, you know, I don't care that much. What I really want is just a good sauce. And this one is that in flying colors. It stays together pretty well. The design of this is just really inspired, I think. And we can always use sauces like that. Very, very, very lovely. I think this could also be something actually that'd be really good on Mexican food. In fact, I need to go eat some tacos and try that. Because, I mean, outside of the carrots, and I mean, carrots are not offensive to me on tacos. So a little bit of sweetness, I think this would actually be quite good. And that's really saying something about its flexibility. When you have a sauce that can go into Mexican foods and other stuff as well, like that is a pretty strong degree of flexibility. I'm not saying that it is or not. You can check the written review to see how that turned out. But I'm open to the idea. I think it actually would be probably pretty good. It doesn't, well, maybe not though. It doesn't really have a lot of that flavor, the arbol and stuff that we look for when we put stuff on tacos. So this might also just be something that's interesting ultimately, but just kind of on the okay side. So definitely worth the attempt. Certainly. No question about that. So yeah, a very, very interesting, very intriguing, unique, and fantastic flavor from Sauce Leopard on this one. So there it is. The Sauce Leopard Skyrider Hot Sauce. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.